The call came at 10:42 a.m. I was buried in a quarterly report when my phone buzzed. The screen lit up. Principal, Crestview Elementary. I answered, irritation prickling at the edges of my patience. Yes. A pause. Then a voice, soft but urgent. Mr. Hale, your daughter is in my office. She's been expelled. Please come get her. I tightened my grip on the phone. You've got the wrong number. I don't have a daughter. Another pause. Then the quiet insistence again. Please come now. The line went dead. I should have ignored it, returned to my spreadsheet, and let it go. But there was something in her voice, a fragile urgency that rooted me to the spot. I drove to the school. The office felt wrong as soon as I entered, the air too still, almost charged. The secretary avoided my eyes. The principal stood rigid, her arms crossed, face pale. And then I saw her, a small girl in the corner, legs swinging just above the floor, clutching a frayed teddy bear. She looked up and smiled. Hi, Dad. I froze. The words shouldn't have made sense, but they did. The principal began her explanation, behavioral issues, a fight, something that didn't fully register. The girl's eyes, hazel like my ex-wife's, followed me. How old are you? I asked, my voice catching. 6'7", she said. Her hair was braided unevenly, as if done in a hurry. And your mother? I tried again. She said you'd come. The principal frowned, confused. I signed a release form to end the conversation. Then I walked out with this child who claimed to know me. In the parking lot, she slipped her hand into mine as if it had always belonged there. The contact burned. At home, I gave her water, asked questions that led nowhere. She said her name was Lily. Her mother's name, Sarah. My ex-wife's. That night, alone in the dark, I replayed the past 7 years. Our divorce. The letters left unanswered. The whispered words she left behind. You'll thank me someday. The following week passed in a haze. I maintained calm, outwardly composed, but inside, something sharp and deliberate began to take shape. I sent Lily to bed early, scoured public records, birth certificates, hospital logs. Nothing. No record. Then, late one night, a photo surfaced buried in an old Facebook post. Sarah holding a newborn, no date, no tags, but the eyes. Hazel green. My stomach twisted. I ordered a DNA test online quietly. Every morning, Lily asked, "When's Mom coming back?" I smiled, pretending to know, pretending I wasn't unraveling. Memories of Sarah's absences before the divorce resurfaced. Late-night calls, sudden business trips, secrets I once trusted without question. When the test arrived, I told Lily it was a game. Spin the tube, I said. She laughed. Trusting. Innocent. 3 days later, the results came. Probability of paternity, 99.98%. My heart stilled, sharp clarity slicing through years of uncertainty. She had lied. Sarah had hidden my daughter. I called her that night. First time in 7 years. Ethan? Her voice, soft, familiar, still had the power to soothe and manipulate. I met Lily, I said quietly. Oh, why didn't you tell me, she whispered. You took the choice from me, I said evenly. She needed stability. Control. That word hovered, heavy between us. I ended the call. The next day, I returned to the school, handed the principal the DNA results. She's my daughter, I said flatly. Enroll her. The principal hesitated. And her mother? I smiled, thin and deliberate. She won't be coming back. That evening, I moved Lily into my apartment. Her drawings still faintly smelled of Sarah's perfume. I never called again. I mailed the DNA results to Sarah's employer, addressed to her manager, labeled family disclosure. She had built her life on secrecy. I left nothing buried. Weeks later, Lily fell asleep on the couch beside me. The TV hummed softly. I watched her, calm, innocent, unaware of how close she had come to being forgotten. Sarah would never stop wondering how I discovered the truth. I walked to the window, looking out at the city lights, distant, cold. Control was no longer my goal. Peace was. I glanced at Lily, then switched off the light. She would never need to know the darkness of her mother's choices. And I finally slept,